Hello everybody, it's the end of May, and yes, I'm gardening in a woolly hat because it's really freaking cold today. Anyway, we're at the community garden, and then we'll go back to the house. We're doing a little bit of turfing and seeding over here, getting my plot started for the year. But then we'll go back to the house and I'll show you what's been going on there. See you in a bit. So here we are at the community garden plot. I've been working out here today. It's a very chilly day, of course, which doesn't seem like the greatest day to do much. But I've been planting. So in this bed right over here with the funny stick bits, that's going to be where some runner beans and sunflowers are going to grow. This little square area is going to be home to some green beans that I'm growing out for seed. They're called Empress, and they're a bush bean that grows actually really quite tall. And then this lovely big rectangular block here is where I have sowed 10 short rows of Pennsylvania Dutch butter-flavored popcorn. Does it taste like butter? I don't know, but it's going to grow in little 4-foot rows across here, and hopefully the deer will stay out. Well, it's been kind of a rainy week this week, so I don't have a lot of good video to show you, but I do have some nice pictures. So this first picture is of the beautiful scare girl that I made for the backyard. She's been christened Dorothy after Saint Dorothy, the patron saint of the garden, and now she is happily ensconced in her new spot in the back garden, hopefully to keep things from growing that shouldn't, like the weeds, and to keep other critters like moles and such out of the area. So go St. Dorothy. She happens to also be the patron saint of brewers, and that's not a bad thing to have going on here at the Farmlette as well. So another rainy day activity that I did was I made some flags for the fairy garden, and they look pretty darn cute. It's a really simple, crafty project involving some scrap fabric, jute twine, and a glue gun. Can't go wrong with those on a rainy day. But turned out super cute, and I think the fairies in the garden really enjoy them. So another rainy day activity that I did was actually outside, kind of in undercover though, because I put in my olas, which are unpainted terracotta pots, in place in the hoop house. I'll be planting out tomatoes this afternoon, and hopefully they will work as well as I think they work. The way olas work is you fill them with water, and then slowly the water seeps out to water the root zone of your plant, and tomatoes should really, really love that. Right, so here we are in the hoop house. I'm just going to be planting out 4 types of tomato plants. I've got Julia Child. I've got orange banana. Does not taste like banana. It's a wonderful sauce type tomato. I've got, what else have I got? Gardener's Delight. And I have orange banana, Gardener's Delight, Julia Child. Shoot, what is the 4th one? Oh, Marmande. That's the 4th one. Marmande, French variety. So, it's nice and warm in here. The rest of the world is kind of cold today, but it's nice and warm in here. So, I'm just going to get on and plant some of these tomatoes. I think I'll start with orange banana. Alright, so in this bed we have Gardener's Delight, all nice and planted. Over here are my lovely Marmande tomatoes, happily in the ground. These are Gardener's Delight. And the next bed has Julia Child tomatoes in it. So they look nice and happy and comfortable, just as tomatoes should. Now I never really can decide on where I'm going to put things. That is, I decide where I'm going to put things and then I change my mind and plant them elsewhere. But I think I have decided that the large oval galvanized trough is going to be home to Brandywine tomatoes. I'm feeling that this year. And the double sink right here in front of us is going to be home to my fennel this summer. Stay tuned, I may change my mind again. And let me ask you this. Have you ever seen such gorgeous garlic in your life? It's enormous. I love it. And look at my peas. My peas are growing. They're not producing yet, but they're growing. It makes me very happy. So it's been about a week or so since I planted the cucamelons, also known as Mexican sour gherkins, but I really like to call them cucamelons because it's a lot cuter and much easier to say, much shorter. Anyway, they've been out in their little mini greenhouse for about a week now. They're doing great, as are the Manny cucumbers down here in the big tub, surrounded by their very happy jaguar marigolds, which hopefully will keep the cucumber beetles at bay. I always have a little bit of a trouble with those little bad boys every summer, but hopefully this year they'll do well. And I'm just so glad I picked up this cute little greenhouse. Let's admit it, I got it for cute factor, but it is really, really useful too. And let's not forget the cats' catnip tubs. They both came back. I'm sure the cats are just delighted by that. One big tub, second big tub over here. It's just fabulous. They love their catnip so much, which is good because right now they're a little cross because I forgot to feed them this morning. Sorry, Beazle. Sorry, Jeff. Let me get right on that for you. Well, from all of us here on the Farmlette, particularly St. Dorothy, the scare girl in the garden, thanks for watching. Hopefully we'll have more exciting stuff going on with the weather improves. We don't get quite as much rain, or, oh, I don't know, we stop having frost warnings every other night. Anyway, eventually summer will come, things will grow, and life will get much more exciting here on the Farmlette. But anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.